I'm very proud to have worked on SCR 109 with Senator Tizzy Lockman, because what the bill says is that Delaware is going to work with employers, work with school districts, and work with community organizations, and Delaware is going to come up with a relevant approach, strong curriculum, provide work-based learning, things like internships, apprenticeships, and it will ensure that students are going to gain the skills and the experience, and they'll also get the exposure that they need to succeed in the creative economy. Senate Concurrent Resolution 109, along with the CREATE plan, is allowing Delaware to be seen as a national leader to prepare students for the creative careers.
Odessa High School has a capstone program. Students that come into Odessa High School, they are going to select a pathway as incoming freshmen, and they are going to take anywhere from 4 to 6 classes within the visual arts pathway. And then the capstone that they're going to be doing is geared directly towards their visual art experience, and that can look like a volunteer opportunity or a work-based learning experience. I think state funding would be an absolute game changer for the arts. Right now, the arts are funded district to district, and the inequity between district and district is really apparent. If we provided more state funding, that is going to provide equitable access across the state, and we're not going to necessarily see students getting a different art experience based on where they're living in the state.
I'm a graduate of the Cape and Lopin High School class of 2024. I was a member of our wind ensemble, our chorale as well. We went to New York. We do 2 main stage productions every year. It's just so much fun. I even had the opportunity to direct a 1-act play with some of my classmates at the end of my senior year, which just gave me a sense of independence. It was just a really great real world experience. Money should never be an obstacle when it comes to any kind of the arts. If a child wants to pursue music or painting, dance, they should have that opportunity no matter where they come from.
The Concurrent Resolution 109 is huge progress towards the CREATE plan because it directly helps catalyze implementation of 2 recommendations within the education category. One is better supporting workforce opportunities for students to see themselves and develop themselves as creatives. And the second is to provide more Delaware pathways in the creative economy. Imagine with statewide support what that could look like for all students. We want these sorts of opportunities available to all students, regardless of where they're born and where they're attending, building the skills that they'll need to succeed and hit the ground running after high school.
The time is right for making sure that we're training our students for careers in the arts as one of the best ways to future-proof the workforce. The creatives, the people with creative mindsets need to be front and center as AI technology changes the workforce completely. I think Delaware's future depends entirely on how boldly and really thoughtfully we're able to do this. We're going to be able to prepare our students not just for the jobs, but to have lives of purpose and innovation and impact. I'd like to see our schools ignite the imagination of all of our students. I'd like to fuel their imaginations, and then I'd like to prepare them for a career and a life that's filled with creativity.